Have you ever seen a large, graceful bird gliding across a lake and wondered if it was a goose or a swan? While they might look similar from a distance, these two birds have distinct differences that make each one unique. Today, in the story of animals, we're going to dive into the world of waterfowl to uncover what sets these two apart. So, without further ado, let's explore the fascinating world of the goose and the swan. At first glance, size is the most obvious way to tell a goose from a swan. Swans are giants in the bird world. Depending on the species, they can stand over 1.5 meters tall, with an impressive wingspan that can reach up to 3 meters. In contrast, geese are much smaller, with an average height of around 0.8 to 1 meter and a wingspan of roughly 1.5 meters. Swans are also more elegant in their overall appearance. They have long, curved necks that create an almost perfect S shape, contributing to their regal posture. Meanwhile, geese have shorter, more robust necks. While geese may not have the same level of grace, they make up for it with their sturdiness and adaptability. When it comes to behavior, swans are often seen gliding serenely across lakes, maintaining their dignified and almost aloof demeanor. They're known for their calm, slow movements, rarely rushing or flapping about. But don't be fooled. Swans can be fiercely territorial. They will aggressively defend their nests or mates with hissing and powerful wing strikes. Geese, on the other hand, are far more social and vocal. If you've ever been near a flock of geese, you've probably heard their loud honking from a distance. Geese are highly communicative and often move in large groups, especially during migration. In contrast to the more solitary swans, geese show strong family bonds and work together in raising young and migrating across vast distances. Speaking of migration, geese are famous for their V-shaped formations that help conserve energy during their long-distance flights. Some species, like the Canada goose, travel thousands of kilometers, crossing entire continents. This aerodynamic flight pattern reduces wind resistance for the geese in the middle, making long migrations possible. Swans, depending on the species, may migrate as well, though they don't follow the same tightly coordinated formations. Some swans migrate shorter distances, while others, like the trumpeter swan, stay put in one place all year round, provided their habitats remain ice-free. Swans tend to be more selective about where they settle, often choosing calm lakes or ponds with minimal disturbance. One interesting similarity between geese and swans is their approach to relationships. Both are known for their long-term bonds, often staying with the same mate for life. Swans, especially, are a symbol of love and loyalty. Their courtship dances, where pairs mirror each other's movements, are not only beautiful, but also strengthen their bond. Geese also show remarkable devotion to their partners. If one goose is injured or falls behind during migration, their mate will stay with them rather than abandoning them to the journey. This level of care and cooperation within bird species is truly heartwarming and often surprising to those who expect less emotional complexity from animals. Another difference lies in their diets and how they gather food. Geese are primarily herbivores, feeding on grasses, grains, and aquatic plants. You'll often see them grazing on land or floating in shallow water, pecking at the plants beneath the surface. They have short, strong bills designed for tearing through tough vegetation. Swans, while also herbivorous, have a more varied diet. They enjoy aquatic vegetation, but will also eat small aquatic animals, insects, and even the occasional fish. Their longer necks allow them to reach deeper into the water, giving them access to food sources that are unavailable to shorter-necked birds like geese. A quick look at their bills reveals another key difference. A goose's bill is shorter and more triangular, designed to clip plants easily. Swans, on the other hand, have longer, more tapered bills, often featuring a distinctive knob at the base. This feature is particularly prominent in species like the mute swan. Even their feet set them apart. Swans have larger, more webbed feet compared to geese, which helps them swim gracefully in water. Though both birds are excellent swimmers, swans are more aquatic in their movements, while geese split their time between land and water. Swans have a surprisingly long lifespan compared to other birds. In the wild, they can live up to 20 years or more, with some individuals reaching over 30 years in captivity. Geese, while not as long-lived, can still reach around 10 to 15 years in the wild, and even longer in protected environments. Though geese and swans share the same watery habitats and family tree, their differences make them each special in their own right. Swans, with their elegance, calm demeanor, and size, are the epitome of grace. Geese, with their social nature, grit, and adaptability, embody resilience and teamwork. Together, these two birds paint a beautiful picture of the diverse and incredible world of waterfowl. Thank you for joining us on this journey today. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. And if you enjoyed learning about the differences between geese and swans, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Story of Animals for more fascinating animal stories.